Happy Monday, chocolate lovers. This is Courtney Natz with my special guest, Sean Kennedy here.
Hello.
Showing us how to make Heath bar hot chocolate. Stick around. When it comes to chocolate, the possibilities are endless. Join me in my chocolate kitchen as I whip up a little experiment I like to call the Monday mug. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so toffee-ish. You really taste the toffee in there. Yeah, this recipe is in honor of my dad. This is our Father's Day recipe, and my dad loves Heath bars. So thanks, Sean, for developing.
Of course, it was fun. I had a great time doing it. It was great.
Good.
I hope everybody else likes it.
Yeah.
I've had a great time with it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Awesome. You made the toffee for this.
I did make the toffee from scratch. So
Scratch.
Yeah, you can go and buy toffee, but I always like to do a little bit extra. I'll take a shortcut sometimes.
Yeah.
A batch probably takes maybe 15 minutes or so.
Oh, really?
Not very long.
Okay.
You have to let it cool for a half an hour.
That's what it looks like. Broken up into little bits. So you have a lot left over.
I do. And I have more batches at home, so
okay, great.
I'm going to be eating coffee for a while.
So everybody go to Sean's house and he'll make you some toffee hot chocolate.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Sean. Tell us about your website.
I've always loved hot chocolate, and the packets never really did it for me. So when I'd make it from the little packets, I'd usually put in 2 packets, and then once I put in the hot water, I'd throw in chocolate chips too, and not that. I always wanted it richer and more intense chocolate.
Yeah.
And then a few years ago, I found real hot chocolate from Marie Bell in New York, and it just blew me away. Yeah,
and then I was just gonna ask you, I know you've also done a little bit of traveling with your looking, have you found, has there been a favorite place that you found chocolate or hot chocolate?
Oh, there's so many.
I know.
There's so many. I went to, last year,
What's a memorable one?
It is. Okay, that's easy.
Okay.
I went to Amsterdam and to Paris last year.
Oh, okay.
Angelina in Paris is amazing.
Okay.
They're famous for their hot chocolate.
Okay.
So we went there, we had 2 pitchers. We got the white and the dark, yeah.
Okay.
But in Amsterdam, I can't even remember the name of the place now, but it was a little place. I would walk every day to this convention that I was in town for, and I would pass this little place. And I went in one day to see if they had hot chocolate, and they did.
Okay.
It wasn't even like one of these places that would have turned up on my little map that I had researched. And I asked for the hot chocolate, and when they served it, it was just a cup of steamed milk and a little side cup of chocolate like pellets. You just put them in as much as you want, as strong as you want. Oh, I thought this is the way it should be served everywhere. This is awesome. So that was a good one.
So you could kind of control how much flavor you got, and you wanted all of it.
I did, absolutely. But the serving was just amazing. And it came with 2 little cookies that they weren't real strong. They were just like shortbread or something. They were real light. And
thank you so much for joining me, Sean.
Of course, thanks for having me. This is so great.
Wonderful having you, and this is a really fun recipe. It's so buttery and chocolatey, and please try it if you're at all interested in Heath bars. This is a little bit healthier for you actually than Heath bar, believe it or not.
A little less chemicals. Probably just as much sugar. A little less other chemicals.
Yeah, but I'll do a breakdown on Friday so we can compare the two.
Cool.
So. Anyway, thanks for joining us. That's our show. We're going to show you how we made this next. Meltingmug.com.
Yeah, check it out, please. Put it on medium heat. Throw in 1 cup of milk.
And this is for a single serving?
This is for 1 serving.
Okay.
And you can use any kind of milk you want, 2% or. So now that it's hot, we're going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of crunched toffee, which is a lot, but we're not going to use any sugar in the recipe at all. So all the sweetness is going to come completely from the toffee.
Okay.
This stuff tends to clump a lot because it's really sticky, and then as it melts it gets stickier, but it will eventually dissolve.
Looks like it's dissolving nicely.
Yeah, it is. There's still a few little chunks.
Yeah.
But for the most part.
Softening up.
Yeah. And you can stop here if you just want toffee milk.
Okay, yeah. That's an option.
It's pretty good, I think. So now we're going to add in 2 tablespoons, as level as you can get them, of cocoa powder. A teaspoon. That's what did I say? Tablespoon?
Tablespoon, yeah. Okay.
I meant teaspoon.
Cool.
And I'm going to blend that in. That's pretty much it right there.
Beautiful.
Pour it in the mug. This is awesome.
Yes. Wow, look at that. So this is our Heath bar hot chocolate made with Sean Kennedy. Check out his blog at meltingmug.com and join us next week for another hot chocolate recipe on The Chocolate Tourist.